In Brazil, I used to be a lawyer, believe it or not. We have to become a new person. We thought we were gonna do this for life. It changed me as a human being, really. It is not easy.
We put ourselves out of that comfort zone. That's when we grow.
Every single day, right? 1% a day.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
I do.
Action. So, who is Luciana?
Luciana, it's a dreamer, an artist, and someone who really works hard trying to make all of my dreams come true.
That sounds so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And what made you to choose PMU career? How you came across to it?
It's a very interesting story. I'm originally from Brazil. So I moved to the United States because of my husband's work.
Yeah.
In Brazil, I used to be a lawyer, believe it or not.
Hello.
Yeah, but when I moved to the US, I could not work as a lawyer there.
Yeah.
So I felt very frustrated at the beginning because studying for so many years in a row and not being able to work with my career in a different country, it's very tough.
I can imagine.
Especially speaking a second language, it's add on to the level of things that you can do, we cannot do. And really I started doing the PMU because of my brows. I always struggle with the tail of my brows.
Okay.
And moving to a different country, it was very hard for me to find a good artist who could do a nice brow shape.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so one year I was on vacation in Brazil back in 2016. And I had my brows done, microbladed at the beginning. And for me, it really changed the way that I saw myself.
Okay.
I changed my self-esteem.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
It really changed for me. It was a way that I always wanted to feel good about myself, with confidence.
Yeah.
So I had it done. And then after a few months, I have oily skin too.
Hello.
So after 6-8 months, I needed to find another place that could do my brows in the US. And I could not find anyone doing a really good work, more in a natural way that I really love.
Yeah.
And then I thought, maybe I can learn to do this so I can do it myself and nobody can mess up with my brows. So that's really how I got into the industry. I found the training, got certified, and that's how everything started, really. It was a 3-day training, just like a lot of trainings that we have nowadays.
Yeah.
But after finishing the training, I was like, God, what am I gonna do now? Because I really loved doing this.
Yeah.
But I was not good at all at it. Because I never had to use my hands to do something like this, more artistic. So it took me probably a good 6 months to start doing the technique. And that's how everything started, really.
That's really inspiring.
Thank
But
you.
I noticed that you got that businesswoman mindset. You're like, there's no one around doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it and all the money will be mine.
Exactly. And we all know that permanent makeup, it's a very good industry. We can make a good amount of money with it.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend that we don't work.
That's true. Because that's true. It is true, you know, because you gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, we gotta pay the bills, and we also want to have a nice life.
Of
So
course.
why not
Who
to
doesn't?
get? Yeah, who doesn't? So why not to get in an industry that we are all women? We know that we spend a lot of money with beauty treatments.
Exactly.
So why not be one of the providers of services like this?
True. You are from America, my beautiful guest from America and audience from America. Hey, it's us. What was the biggest challenge to start and do this type of job? Because here are certain different challenges in terms of licenses. Is it quite hard to start something like that in America?
So we do have a lot of license that we need to apply to.
Okay.
But I think that with my background in law, that was not the big deal for me.
Yeah.
Because I was always very curious. I'm a curious person since I'm a little girl. So that was not the big deal for me, but the big deal for me was doing a treatment in a different language, my second language.
Yeah.
I didn't have friends at all, so I didn't know women that could become my clients. So really starting to find clients, to create the clientele, to build my clientele, I think that's probably the biggest challenge that I had over the years. But I was also very lucky and blessed in ways that I think that my first clients, they were my best clients, because one client brought 3 more friends. Those 3 more
that's
friends
the best case scenario.
Brought 2, 3, and that's how I grew, little by little, but with amazing clients since my day one, which I'm so thankful and so grateful for all of my clients. But really, of course, we live in an era where social media is huge, it's very important.
Yes.
But we cannot forget that mouth to mouth, it's still one of the best ways of doing businesses.
Yeah, very powerful. Having a degree in the law, you do have a degree, am I right? Double checking the facts. Do you think that helped you to start everything?
I think everything we learn in life, it's gonna help us. So no matter if you have a background or not, everything you learn over your life, it's always gonna help you to step up and to go up one more step at a time. I believe that the law degree helped me of being more proactive, for being able to apply for the license, get to know everything about all the things that I had to do in order to open a business, to apply for state license, for county license, and all of things related to this. But really, any knowledge that we have,
I agree,
help us in all aspects of life.
Best investment in life.
It is in trainings, in learning, so everything helps you.
100%. In terms of support, you know, usually when we start a new business, a new career, something new, apart from 9 to 5, you know, it's slightly different. Did you had a lot of support, or you faced, you know, a lot of struggles like, what are you doing? Just go do, you know, something else.
Thankfully, my greatest supporters were my family and my husband, because I feel like, especially when you move to a different country, you know,
it's harder,
It's hard, but at the same time, if there is one thing that it's really special about being able to have this experience abroad, is that we have to be a new person. We have to become a new person. We have to let go most of the things that we thought we were gonna do this for life. Oh, I'm not gonna work at a retail store because I had a degree, or I'm not gonna do such and such because I was in my previous life or my home country, I was a different person. So I think that's the beauty of being able to have an experience of living in a different countries, that we let go of so many things that hold us to be who we used to be.
It's a mind game.
It is. So that helps a lot.
PMU Glamour is looking for sponsors. If you would like to work with us, send us an email, which is going to be in the description down below. What was the biggest challenge that you faced?
I think we all have challenges.
But maybe there is something that completely shifted your mind or was crucial in terms of your PMU career that you could share, that maybe somebody else have experienced it, you know, and it would be as an advice for them.
One of the biggest challenges, I think, it's working with people.
Working with people?
Because it helps you to be a better person, a better listener, a better human being, because we see so many different types of clients, so many different types of backgrounds, different types of stories, and in this type of work we need to listen much more than talk. And sometimes this is a big challenge, because if you're not into working with people, it gets even harder for you to be a successful artist in this industry. I think that's one of the biggest challenges, really.
Do you think you improved from the beginning?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
It changed me as a human being, really, because at the same time that I help them to feel good about themselves,
Yeah.
They help me to grow as a person.
Would you not agree that you like a therapist for them?
Oh,
Because they share all the stories about themselves.
Absolutely.
So we like giving them 2 services at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to charge more.
Exactly. Also, are you considering to start doing lips by any chance?
I do lips already.
You do?
I do.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, I thought you only focus on the brows.
No, I focus a lot on my communication on the brows because that's really my true passion.
Ah, okay.
But I do lips, I do more the lash line enhancement.
Nice.
But I focus a lot. If you open my Instagram page, which is, by the way, it's Luciana's Makeup,
Yeah.
you're gonna find a lot of brows, but you're gonna find lips and other treatments too.
Yeah.
And over time, I'm growing to expand to areola, to scar camouflage. So I think it's important for us as artists to learn as much as we can.
Of
and
course.
really investing in knowledge. It's the most important part of our work, in my opinion.
So what would be your advice for those who just qualified?
Just started.
Yeah.
You have to have a mindset of resilience because it is not easy, but it's doable.
Yes.
It is doable. It's not about being born with a gift. It's not about being an artist since you were a kid, because technique is trainable. All the techniques are trainable, but it depends on how much work you want to put into it. So if you train 1 hour a week, you're gonna have some type of result. If you train 10 hours a week, you're gonna have a different type of result.
Yes.
If you train 50 hours a week, you're gonna have a totally different result. So it's all about being resilient. They struggle in the beginning. Everybody goes through the same process.
Yes.
Everybody starts with 0 clients. Everybody starts with 0 experience. We have all been there, and nothing happens overnight. So that's what I always tell my students. You need to focus on you. So the amount of work that you put on it is exactly the amount of work that you're planting, and then that's what you're gonna get in the future.
What would you say, what is more important, the technique or the attitude?
It's a tough one, but I would say...
I'm ready. So what do you think?
I believe the technique, it's important, of course, but the attitude, it's what changed the game.
Yeah.
Because just like we were talking before, technique is trainable. So as long as you put the effort, you're gonna get good at it. But the attitude, the mindset, the way you treat people, nobody can teach you this.
That is 100%, I agree, 100%.
How about you? Attitude too?
Attitude, definitely. Because without the right attitude, you're not gonna put any effort in improving the skills as well. At least this is how I see personally.
It makes total sense. And attitude, it starts with doing 1 more set of brows, doing 10 more set of brows. Oh God, I'm
Just not giving
terrible.
up.
I'm terrible at this. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna throw it away. Do it. Next day.
Still do it.
Start again.
Exactly.
That's how you grow. That's how your technique evolves.
Yeah.
That's how everything evolves.
Tell me, what keeps you motivated when you have really bad days?
I think that would be a question for my husband. Because he's the one who keeps me motivated when I have those days. And to be really honest, no matter how good artist you are, no matter how far you've come, we all have bad days. But what motivates me really is the girl that I used to be 7 years ago.
Oh, really?
Because I think that I always dreamed about being at an event like this, being in this place.
You're so sweet.
Thank you. So I think that girl that dreamed about it 6, 7 years ago, that's the person who motivates me on bad days. And when I finish a client, she's happy, but I'm like, oh, I should have done this, that, or I had, I don't know, some bad news or something. I think that girl motivates me. I lost my mom 2.5 years ago.
Oh, so sorry for
And
your loss.
thank you so much. And she was my biggest fan.
Yeah.
And some days that I don't feel very motivated,
Yeah.
I start talking to her, and most of the time she gives me signs.
Oh,
which
that's
is
so
amazing.
beautiful. I love that.
So that's what keeps me motivated, really.
This is
Yeah.
so nice.
Thank you.
Bless. Bless. You deserve all the best.
Thank you.
It's not a secret that tonight, yeah, we are at Wool Up England semi-finals, and you are one of the juries.
Yeah.
Could you share how much did that change you personally and in terms of your career?
Some people might think that being a judge is a very comfortable position, but I used to be a competitor 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I won a few championships. Now I can gratefully sit on the other side. And believe it or not, it's a very tough job.
Please.
It is, because it's not easy to judge someone's work, because we are
Yeah.
dealing with people's lives, people's expectations.
Yes, exactly.
So I feel that the responsibility is even bigger.
It's very heavy responsibility.
It is. Because we are not just judging some works, we are dealing with lives. So what about the artists who took so many years, so many trainings, so much investment on this?
Yeah.
So for me, I feel very grateful, and I wanted to say this to you live.
Oh,
Thank you so
bless.
much for having me.
It's an honor.
I feel very honored. But it's a big responsibility, but so I can guarantee that I'm giving my best. But it changed me as a human being before changed me as an artist, because again, we have to relate with people. We have to think about their expectations too. Of course, we need to judge the work, but at the same time, being able to put ourselves in a different person's shoes. And it's amazing to be among the best artists in the world. So it completely changed me as a person, as an artist.
It's nice because it makes you grow. Every
It does.
challenge, it
does.
makes you grow as an individual and as an artist as well.
It does.
So I'm glad that this experience is so nice to you.
Yeah, of course.
Even though it's hard.
It is.
But whenever we put ourselves out of that comfort zone, that's when we grow.
Yes, yes. Every single day, right? 1% a day. That's how I like to say. As long as we grow 1% at a day,
Yeah.
that's what matters.
How do you manage your personal life and running the business?
We all know how this feels, right?
Any tips?
My tip is that try to balance the most that you can. But it's tough, especially when you're in the beginning of your career. I was always obsessed with my business, with my technique,
Yeah.
with my clients. So I know that the ideal world, we would be able to balance everything,
Yeah.
but it's tough. But don't be too hard on yourself. Of course, some
That's so
phases
important,
we're gonna spend more time investing on the business. Other times we're gonna be able to breathe a little bit more and focus more on the family. But sometimes what I try to do, I try to focus my day. My mornings are my time, my first hours of the day. My mid-mornings, I focus on the business, and then I take appointments afternoon. And at night, I stay with my husband.
Yeah.
I don't have kids, so I think for me it's a little bit less stressful because of this. I cannot tell you that I can balance everything because I would be lying. I don't. Sometimes I'm very obsessed, some other times I'm more relaxed. But I try to take breaks from time to time. We work with something very artistic, so in my opinion, we need to have some breaks for us to be able to be inspired again, especially as artists.
That's beautiful, and I think it's very important. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
You have to also make time for yourself, for it to be balanced, at least a little bit, and healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like they say that you can never pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
So
I know.
if we cannot give our best, we are not gonna give our best to our family, we're not gonna give our best to our clients, we are not gonna give our best to ourselves, and that wouldn't be fair with anyone. So
of course,
it's important.
Please tell me, what is your next biggest dream that you have now?
My next biggest dream?
What is it?
Probably grow my business even more.
How big?
How big? I have big dreams, but I don't know. Right now, I started so small, and I feel like I'm still giving baby steps.
Yeah.
But I want to expand to a bigger location. I want to focus more on my trainings. I take most of my time. I'm either going to conventions, taking trainings, or taking clients. And I've been asked so much for trainings. I don't give a lot of trainings yearly. I just give a few trainings a year.
Yeah.
So my next big thing is focusing more on my academic side of my business while having more artists working with me.
So that is a nice dream.
That's
the next big step. I hope that's going to come through soon enough. Sooner than you expected, hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
I do. I think that sometimes we need to give a tap on our back, because again, everything, it's hard. Especially nowadays, people think that things come easy, and they don't. And they take time. So whenever you feel stuck, we all have those days, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you feel that for such and such time you didn't grow, just look back. Look back for the last year, maybe.
Yeah.
The previous 2-5 years. So always give yourself some credit, because it is tough. So getting where we are nowadays, it's incredible.
Yeah. You have to look back and see how much you accomplished, and then be like, you know what, I actually did so well and so much. Because a lot of artists, I think, including myself, that's what I was doing, putting a lot of pressure on myself. I'm still not good enough. I'm still not doing like her or her. And I forgot, how much I progressed from the beginning. And talking about the beginning, do you still have your very first latex that you practice on?
I do. I keep all of them. I do keep all of them. And on my trainings, when I'm doing the latex, I always show my students, because I was really bad. So whenever someone says, "Oh, you're so lucky, you're gifted," I'm like, no, I'm not.
Wait.
I work hard. That's the proof. So I always like to keep that, because it inspires me to. Sometimes, of course, I still train a lot, not as often anymore, but whenever I grab a latex and I'm doing them, maybe this is not good, or this is not good, the hair came sideways or whatever. I remember about my first one, and then I think, okay, let's give some credit because it's getting good. And one thing that you mentioned that we forgot to talk is that in our industry, unfortunately, of course, everything we have, the good and the bad side. The bad side is that we compare ourselves too much. Especially when we are starting out, we compare ourselves with an artist that it's in the industry for 10 years, 15 years, or even less than this, but we always compare ourselves. So this is I feel like from one side, it's bad for you to feel bad about your work, but on the same time, it helps you to have some expectations. Think about, I want to achieve that level of technique, that level of success. So we all, in everything really, we have good and bad sides, but one bad side about it is that we compare ourselves too much. So
I think it depends on the perspective in terms of a comparison, how you use it, because we can use it against ourselves and sabotage ourselves. If you're using it, like you said, as an inspiration, that one day I want to achieve these kind of results. Okay, what technique this artist could have used or whatever, instead of, oh my god, my work, it's not like that anymore. Not yet, and stuff like that.
And that, it's also a drive that you have, right? So it's all about the mindset. You could either see something like someone else's art and say, oh, I'm terrible, or no, I want to get to that level. So I'm either gonna take screenshots, which we all have gazillions of screenshots on our phones with techniques, or take a training with that person, get to know that person, go to conventions where you can meet people, where you can evolve your technique.
Exactly.
So there's always something that you can do.
Exactly.
The only thing that you cannot do, harm yourself, thinking, oh, I'm terrible, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah. I agree 100%, honey. Luciana, thank you so much for your time. It's my pleasure to meet you finally. After so long. And thank you for sharing your knowledge, your experience, and I'm sure there will be people that, you know, will get inspired.
I hope I can inspire somehow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Can I give a hug? Because I'm a hugger.
Of course.
Thank you.
Learning PMU skills won't make you successful. Knowing how to run a business will. Join ELBeauty Clinic's basic permanent makeup course and you're gonna learn both.